Portraits of Me, and today I'm coming to you with a special guest, Aaron from
A Little Piece of Heaven with Books and Coffee, once again.
Yay! So I know you guys had so much fun seeing him on my channel a few videos back, and he's here again to do a special fun video which we'll introduce in a moment. But for now, let's do a little catching up, shall we?
Yeah, sure, definitely.
Yeah, so how have you been?
I've been really, really good. And yourself? How you been?
Busy, very busy. My dad was in town, so that was fun.
Right. I was happy to see Uncle Joe too.
Yeah.
It's a great thing. So I kind of have a little something I need to tell you.
Okay.
Don't get mad at me, Kay. So
I thought it was good news.
It was.
Okay.
I had went to Barnes & Noble without you.
I saw a notification on Facebook that you went with our cousin. Your sister. My cousin. Your sister. Is that the...
Oh, you knew about this?
Damie tagged you.
She tagged me? Oh, Damie. I am going to so get you in trouble.
And I was going to say something, but you know why I didn't? Was because you did ask me first, and I told you I couldn't go that day.
Yeah.
So I figured, well, he did ask, and so I got replaced.
Yeah, but also too, like, it's because I use Bobby's discount. So.
It's okay, you're family. But today what we're going to do is this really fun video. I've been seeing a lot of people do this video on BookTube, and so I wanted to do it, and so I needed a partner to do this with. And that is reading one-star comments about our favorite book to see what people have to say that's bad about the book that we cherish. And so we're doing an Aaron edition. I'm going to read him some comments about the book that he loves, one of his all-time favorite books, and that he actually recommended it to me as well. And I'm going to let him introduce that book since he loves it so much.
So the book that we're going to be talking and reviewing about today is called The Outsiders. This is actually a great book. I picked up on this book, by the way, by S.E. Hinton. It's a really, really great book, and I love this book. I read this book when I was in school. Picked it up ever since, and I can read this book over and over and over again. It's one of my great all-time favorite books.
But we're going to see if that's what you reviewers think, because I'm going to read my cousin some one-star comments
reviews
on this book. So should we put this book here so they can see it?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
I'm a little bit nervous about this because I love this book, so anybody that talks so bad about this book is going to offend me. And I will find you.
He will find you.
And
okay.
No, I won't burn your books. Your books had nothing to do with... Your books had nothing to do with this.
No, plus the books are innocent. Okay, so I do have some fun facts about this book. So on Goodreads, this book has an overall rating of a 4.08.
That is amazing.
Yes, that is
amazing. That really, really is amazing.
You know why that's so amazing? Do you know how many people rated this book on Goodreads? No. Throw out a number. How many people do you think rated this book?
I want to say about 120.
People or 120,000?
That.
120,000 people?
Yeah, 120,000.
So, actually, 799,815 people rated this book.
Wow.
With an overall rating of 4.08 out of 5 stars, which is really good.
That is a really good rating. It really, really is.
But there were some 1 stars. And you want to see what they said?
Yes.
Okay, here we go.
Let me get myself in the mindset here.
This is going to be random because I can't see him because the screenshot's weird. This is from Jerome. He says, he gave this 1-star rating. He says, I had to read this in 8th grade 2 years ago. Very boring. I wanted to dig my eyes out with a spoon every time I read the name Pony Boy or Soda Pop.
Wow. Jermaine, I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you, and I'm coming for blood.
Yeah. He didn't enjoy the book. So that's one of the
You're crazy. How can you not enjoy this book? This book is amazing. I love it. I don't think you really read it.
Okay, so let's see what this one says. This is from Alexis Stasis.
Alexis what? Alexstasia.
Okay. I really wanted to like this book. I really, really did. When I was in 8th grade, I was sold on the premise. But when I read it, and by the 3rd chapter, I was questioning my junior high teacher out loud because by the third chapter, it was painfully obvious that Hinton had no effing idea who she was writing about.
Wow, really?
Yep.
You're gonna go at the author like that? How dare you, Alexa, whatever your name is.
Okay, you ready for more of this?
I'm not ready, but just give it to me.
Okay. Sebastian says, I didn't really enjoy this book. I don't understand why it's considered to be such a classic. It's full of cliches. The writing is awkward and all over the place. The characters are two-dimensional and contradict themselves constantly.
Contradict? How do they contradict themselves?
And then it says, edit. I had to teach this. It was even worse the second time around.
Wow.
So that was a teacher that commented on, gave it 1 star.
Oh, wait, this was a teacher. Then that teacher should have never got their degree. Let's just put it at that. Let's leave it at that. Sebastian.
Yeah, that was pretty bad, huh?
That is so messed up.
Okay, the next one's going to be from Jack. I hated this book. It's corny, it's cheesy, and an insult to the reader's intelligence. The characters are one-dimensional and basic. I hated this book and would never wish this upon my worst enemy. No one should read it. If you are currently reading it, it's not too late to put it down and do something else.
Wow. Well, of course, this rating, come on. Coming from someone named Jack, not to put to shame anybody else's name's Jack. I know a couple Jacks. Okay, I only know the Pumpkin Jack. From The Nightmare Before Christmas. And maybe Jack Frost from the Christmas movie. But if you're named Jack and you have a review like this on this book, that's because you haven't found your Jill. You get it?
That's good.
Keep searching. She's out there, Jack.
She's out there. Okay, so here's one from Elaine. She gave this 1 star. It was extremely obvious this was written by a 15-year-old. I guess that's sort of impressive, but it was so painful to get through. It took me almost a month, and it's less than 200 pages. It's extremely dated.
Wow. What's her name?
Her name is Elaine.
Elaine.
That's a dated name, isn't it? Just kidding.
Elaine, you're outdated. You don't know what you're talking about. Wow, I can't believe these people. What's wrong with them? They're not real readers.
I know. I really did enjoy this book. I'm surprised at some of these as well. Okay, let's find the next one if I can work my phone or my iPad here.
I think you're outdated,
okay.
cousin.
Mari says, I found it pretty terrible. I kind of liked Ponyboy's voice, and the language was interesting for me as a foreigner. What's a foreigner? Some parts did make me emotional, but that's about the only good aspects I can think of. Overall, the story was very cheesy, naive, melodramatic. The writing was amateurish. Teenager author plus teenager narrator didn't make a good combination.
Wow. Well, I got a few words for you, Mari. Just so if you're listening to or hearing this, and you are not a reader, let me just tell you that.
Right, because you know what? You're the minority. And I'm sorry to say this about a foreigner, but you're the minority because 799,000 because 799,000 people like the book. Right?
That speaks for itself, so I'm sorry.
Yeah, sorry. Okay. Should I keep going, or are you pretty much over the hate?
I think I have enough for one more. I just want to see what these people, at least one more person, what they had to say about this book, because this book honestly is an amazing book. It really is. It's a great book.
Okay, so let me get the next one. Okay, here it is. Nicholas. We didn't do Nicholas yet, did we?
I don't remember Nicholas.
Okay, let's do Nicholas. This will be the last one. Ready?
Okay.
The Outsiders by S.E. Hinton is a unrealistic-based book in the 60s. I found this book senseless and found it not fitting for my taste. I found it very unrealistic and dumb. For example, the name Ponyboy as well as Soda Pop are extremely dumb names in my opinion. And the style of the book is very dry. What do you think about that?
I think he's just... I'm sorry, but no. Why? You like just contradicted yourself. You just said it's the 60s. It's back in the 60s. That's how they used to talk back in the days. So if I had to give you a review, Nicholas, no. I'm sorry, no.
Yeah, sorry. I don't agree either. I like those names, Ponyboy and Soda Pop, because it takes you back to that time period.
That time frame, and it gets you in the mood to actually read the book from back in the day, the thugs back from then.
Right.
And just the fact that it was all in the 60s, you know what he sounds like? He sounds like a Soch, unrealistic. A Soch is the other thugs that are against the greasers, just so you guys know that.
Yeah, see, and if you read the book, you would know that.
Yeah.
So, that was fun, wasn't it?
It was fun, but I cannot believe these reviewers.
I can't believe a lot of people thought that it was unrealistic and, like, boring. I didn't think the story was boring at all.
Yeah, honestly, now what I'm trying to say is, like, this book, it was really great. I loved it, and me being a kid, growing up reading, I didn't really, like, associate myself with that kind of lifestyle or anything like that, but just the fact to step into that world of that mindset where people actually go through to this day, still go through growing up thinking that that's a lifestyle that they have to live, and just seeing the side of that kid and the pony boy, how he's also sensitive at the same time,
Right.
I liked it.
But that's true. That's a good point, because the book kind of tells you how people are stereotyped. And sometimes when you're born in that situation, you think that's all that you are. You're born as a greaser, you're just going to be a greaser for the rest of your life. And if you're a Soch, you're just going to be a Soch for the rest of your life. You're not going to go beyond those boundaries of what society has tagged you as.
Right.
And this book actually explores that stereotyping of people. So I think that's a really good lesson in the book.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah.
So, by the way, if you guys never read this book, I strongly recommend to pick one of these copies up we got ours at Barnes & Noble. Barnes & Noble, yeah. But it's a great book, and I promise you will not be dissatisfied. Avoid this, the readers, the reviewers, the negative trolls.
What do they call those negative people? Naggy Nellies or Nancy?
Negative Nancy's. Avoid these negative Nicholases.
Exactly. Listen to us. We're trustworthy booktubers here. Plus, you got to trust all the 799,000 people who rated this book on an average at 4.08, which is a great rating for a book.
Especially on Goodreads.
Yeah, that's a really good rating. I would pick this book up if I was to find it, scan it, and see that rating on Goodreads. I would definitely pick it up and give it a read.
Yeah.
So
definitely worth reading.
Yeah. So thank you so much for joining us. I hope you enjoyed this video and us reading some negative comments about the books that he loves. I loved it too, but it's his book choice. If you did enjoy this, please give it a thumbs up and let me know, because we're thinking of doing one with my favorite book, where he reads me the 1-star comments on my favorite book. But anyway, so give this video a thumbs up if you would like to see that video. We'll have Aaron back and we'll do one of those 1-star ratings for my book. As always, don't forget to subscribe if you're not a subscriber to my channel. And we wish you a good morning.
And good afternoon, and how do you say it?
Good morning, day, evening, and night.
Yeah, what she said.
So we'll do it again. So as always, have a great morning.
I can't remember all that. Yes.
I'll close it. I'll just close it myself.
You close it. Yeah, let her close it.
So as always, you guys, have a great morning, day, evening, or night, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.
See you. Bye.
The Outsiders. Ponyboy. Dallas. Johnny. Cherry. Soda Pop. Daryl. 2-Bit. Steve. Bob.